Then we switch lanes slyly. Bullying. They've accused you. There's been some bullying talk.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
big part of it stems, or one of the main people before it even came to this turn of events, was your former, would you call him a co-host? What would he, not co-star, Adam Deacon, who was a big part in your Kidulthood films. Now, Adam Deacon said a lot of things, said that you bullied him throughout his career, etc., and you affected his mental health. What do you say on that? Is there truth to that?
You know what? I've never spoke about this. Because I've always... Give me my laptop, man.
I'm going for the laptop.
You know, man's going for the hard drive. It's serious, you know. Receipts. You know them heavy receipts there. You get me?
I've never spoke about this because, as I've said to you, I've always kind of been like, I might need my glasses too, but I ain't playing. Do you know what? I'm gonna speak about it. So you're gonna get this. It's been, as everyone knows, it's been like 10 years, bro.
I've been hearing about it. That's why I had to broach the question still, because I've been hearing.
All right, so let me break it down.
Good.
This is deep for me because I've never spoken about this. I've allowed this narrative to go for 10 years, right? But here's what it is. I met my man in 2003, right? I hope you got time for this because we're segueing.
We got time.
Right? I'm not trying to take away anything that's been said about me over here. I'm happy to get back to that afterwards, right?
No, we're good.
We talk about this bullying, right? I'm gonna address something about that on what they said as well. But I'm just gonna segue for a second, right? Because my heart's beating. This has plagued me for 10 years, right? This guy's been saying this for 10 years, but here's the truth. I met him in 2003, and I liked the guy. Like, I liked him. Remind me of me. He's from where he's from, whatever. And I made sure that he was going to get cast in the movie. We done Kidulthood, no problems. You know what I mean? Like, from 2003, he's in Kidulthood. Then the film comes out in 2005, 6, no problems. I made sure his music, like, then we did Adulthood, no problems. Like, I'm talking not even falling out, like maybe a little row, like, you know, like all mates have, whatever, nothing. I do 4, 3, 2, 1. You're getting into 2009, 2010, no problems, right? So from 2003 to 2010, I've had no problems with this guy. When we're shooting 4, 3, 2, 1, he says to me, I want to make this film, a spoof called Another Hood or something like that. Will you help me? I said, yeah, bro, I help you. Of course I will. You're my guy, I help you. So I start helping this guy. This is what people don't know. And all of this stuff is people have been hearing for the first time. I've never spoken about this. I start helping this guy. I'm helping him get the film made. I'm talking to Universal Studios. I'm talking to all these people. I'm helping to get the film made. Then one day I get a call and he signed the contract to do the film with another company and cut man out.
Okay.
Cut me out. So I'm like, bruv, I'm helping you. Why would you do that? He says, man, I gotta eat, bro. Like, you were taking too long. I'm like, I wasn't taking long, but I understand the business. I was doing shit properly, but maybe he didn't understand that. I don't know. So he goes, signs the deal with this other company, and they're gonna go do it. But part of their thing is that you have to cut Noel out. So I'm like, cool, whatever. So there's a little bit of tension there, but I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. You need to eat. I said, but if it's not part of our world, our Marvel universe, our thing, you can't call it that name. Because it ain't another of nothing. It's just its own thing. We make a deal. He's like, yeah, cool, I won't call it that. Cool. So I'm like, then we're good. They still called it that.
Okay. So this was just a verbal deal. It's just a deal on a hand.
Yeah, there's no contracts. We're just guys, innit?
Don't
just
use
guys.
Don't
bro.
use the name.
Bro, don't use,
cool.
You can't use, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
They still call it that, right? This is 2010. At that point, I just go, we're done. There's no bullying. There's no aggression. There's no threats. I'm just like, if I see you, I tip my hat. You can tip your hat, but me and you, we're done.
Yeah.
There's a person that hates me, that knows that's true. Because they came to a meeting that me and him had. They were there. They were there. And I just said, and Adam's in this meeting saying, let's make this, you know, because by this point we're falling out a little bit. And he's like, let's make it a sort of Dizzy Wiley beef. Let's make it like a Dizzy Wiley beef. I said, bro, no, I'm not into that sort of game playing. Like, we're just, you go on your way, I'll go on my way. Cool, we're done. From 2011 to 2014, we don't speak. So there's no bullying at any point. There's nothing. There's no bullying. We don't speak. We don't talk.
So where does he get the term bullying from?
Bro, this is what I'm explaining to you, right? In that time though, between 2011 and 2014, his film comes out. He starts gunning man on Twitter, cussing me all the time, like consistently. I'm talking like hundreds of insults and just barrages and this and that. He wins the same BAFTA as me. Good luck to him. I'm not hating, right? I'm not happy, but I'm not hating. He's just barraging me. But I'm kind of just like, I'm just leaving it alone. I'm just leaving it alone.
Barrage you with what? What kind of things? This is on social media, you said?
On social media.
Like on Twitter, he's just mentioning you all the time.
Yeah, mentioning me,
name,
just chatting my name, like getting his fans to cuss me, like whatever.
Trolling a piece.
Telling people like, no, my man's jealous of the film. He didn't help me with nothing. More time I was helping him, but I just say nothing. You lot can dig back. You'll
That's
find.
what I was going to say. Is this documented? Because
Bro.
I like to be like, he's not here to defend. This has to be factual, yeah?
I have.
He's not here to defend
Let me
himself.
tell you something. So hold on a second before I get back into my thing. So for the last 10 years when he's been saying shit and I'm not been defending myself, that's cool, yeah. But now I can't.
No. I'm saying you can say whatever you like, and I'm saying cool. I'm just asking you, is it documented?
It's all documented.
I like to keep a fair kind of platform.
Everything is documented.
Okay.
So to be clear to anyone that's listening, everything I'm saying to you here is fact.
Okay.
It's documented.
Okay, that's what.
There's like a 20-page document, right?
Yeah. Okay.
With timelines and dates and everything, right? So let's go back to 2012 now. So he's just on man. Then while he's doing that, so you get into 2013, it stops and starts. His film comes out, does numbers. Then the next films come out, they're not doing anything, and the films start getting less and less. Then I start getting texts apologizing to me. From him.
Oh, he's swear down.
So all this time, like, I'm getting barrages, people running their mouth on texts, and
Is this before the bullying allegations or after he's texted you?
this is before.
Okay, carry on.
This is 2013.
Trying to get chronological order on this.
So let me just read a little bit of one. Yo, sorry for the random call, but I think it's time of the year got me thinking about things. Just really wanted to get in contact and try and sort things out. Suppose deep down I'm hoping we can be cool again. This is while I'm getting blasted on social, yeah? But I'm getting texts. I've been through a lot, and I'm sorry for the way I handled shit. I wish things didn't go down that way, and I regret things a lot. I wouldn't have been where I am if it wasn't for you or help. So I just wanted to reach out. Hope you and the family are well. Hope we can sit down one day. Right.
What did you reply?
I didn't respond.
Okay.
I wasn't emotionally intelligent enough to be forgiven back then.
Okay.
I wasn't. That's it.
I respect honesty. In hindsight,
If
if you could, now that you're more,
if I could go back,
Yeah.
of course I'd be like, cool.
Listen, I get it because we all grow. I know myself. There's certain man
You're
that if you
talking 10 years ago.
yeah, of
But
course,
this person-
I get it. I'm not saying you're in the
Anyway,
wrong. I'm not saying you're in the wrong.
So we keep going. 2014, I get more texts. I can read another one, but I won't bother doing that. But I'll get more texts. So my point is this: no bullying. Then one day in 2014, after one of the texts, a few months after, another text telling me like he hopes the year's good for me. One day I'm on set, my phone starts blowing up. Ping, 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 ping. I'm starting looking on Twitter, and I'm getting accused of bullying this guy from nowhere, right? Not only am I getting accused, he's telling people that it's factual and this, that, and the other, and he's getting his fans to start. So I'm starting to get blasted, right? Key things happen. One of the key things, right? October 16th, 2014. This is all documented, right? Yeah. After what Noel put me through for 2 years straight, I don't even want to act anymore. So 2 years, yeah? What 2 years? The 2 years I've not been speaking to you. There was no bullying, bro. There was no bullying, bro. I just didn't speak to my man from 2011 to 2014, right? Anyway, this stuff starts carrying on, right? He starts saying I never paid him properly on the films. I was never involved in any of the money. He starts attacking people that tweet me. So you could tweet me and go, what are you saying morning? He would start attacking you. Like, it was just on top. This carried on so much. He started insulting my family. He started, obviously we know now there was a bit of mental health going on, right? But my point is this, right? I can empathize with that, and I'm gonna get to this. I can empathize with that. But like, at what point is there accountability? Yeah. Right? This man, I had to send him legal letters. So I started sending legal letters, right? Because by this point, I'm not where I'm from anymore. I'm now in the industry. I'm a middle class guy. I'm kind of trying to live my life. I got 2 kids, whatever like that. So I'm like, send a legal letter, right? Send him a legal letter. That shit doesn't work. You know what I mean? You know what this guy starts doing? Putting pictures up of my children. He put a picture up of my kids and my missus 81 times on one day. 81 times on Facebook. He put it up on Instagram with a gun sign on my kids, an emoji.
Yeah, that's wild.
Right? At that point.
That's crazy.
At that point. Now this story's gonna get deeper because I'm not trying to, a lot of people know about this stuff, right? Right? At that point, that's when I'm like, when you start talking about man's children, there's only one of 2 things that's gonna happen, right? Certain actors spoke to me, so it was like police, right? He gets arrested, starts calling man snitch, that and the other. Bear in mind, this guy's threatening my lives of my kids, right? But now I'm getting called snitch, right? So he gets arrested, blah, blah, blah. Carries on. This goes to court. 2015 now, this goes to court. Bring your evidence that you got bullied. Do you know how much evidence I had of getting bullied?
How many pages?
None. So what happened? He got convicted in court of harassment. Right? Got convicted in court of harassment. Now, this is where you guys think it stops. This is what the story is, right? So I'm telling you factually, there's no bullying, right? There's a restraining order for 2 years. From 2015 to 2017, peace. Right? This is what you guys don't know. This is what he doesn't know. I've had people screenshotting him. So from 2017, I mean, I'll go through my timeline. It's too much to go through, but he starts again.
When the restraining order.
When the restraining order runs out, starts again. Starts insulting me. He starts, you're talking about, some of the things that were done before was like, you're telling people to find me and jack me. Find me, jack me. Shank him, rob him. Go find his address. Like, this is all stuff that's been posted online. So who's bullying who? So he's encouraging people. They're retweeting this, they're retweeting that. One girl's like, when you've done him, you can come stay at my house. Police bust down her door, bro. Like, I wasn't playing. So this carries on. 2018 carries on. I'm talking hundreds of messages of attacks and all this kind of stuff. So who's bullying who? Even if I had bullied him, I feel like the balance now was kind of shifting, right? Right? He came up with this one thing of like, that I offered him a role in my movie after the court case, and that was a disrespect, and I was affecting his mental health and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. I've got texts that prove that I offered that role beforehand. I got an email from his agent that proved that I offered that role beforehand. Because you know what I did when he was doing all this shit to me in 2014? You know what I did? I got him an agent. Is that mad? That's mad, isn't it? He was doing all this shit to me, But I still went and got him an agent. And nobody knows this. You guys don't know this. Everyone's like, Noel was bullying. No, bruv. He was doing all this shit to me. I went and I got the guy an agent because I thought, you know what, maybe if he gets a new agent and he gets some work, it could help him out. He'll chill out. He'll leave me alone.
Because basically you're saying he was harassing you as his career
Because his
started to
career was
decline.
dying, right?
And also, it sounds like he's got some mental health issues.
Yeah.
Come on, the poster picture 81 times in family. That's he
Of
sounds
my
like
of my kids.
of your. Yeah, that's mad. Sound like there's some issues going.
Of my children.
Yeah, that's
like I don't know how many of you are parents, but your children.
Come on, it's crazy.
One
I
of
can't
them.
even imagine.
One of them had a gun sign on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep that on my phone. I've still got it on my phone. I've got it on my phone. I keep that on my phone to remind me.
Yeah.
To remind me, right? So he's telling me to jack me, telling me to rob me. And this is after, right? So then we get to 2019, right? 2019, the barrage is so bad. And again, you guys, people don't know this. People don't know this because all he does is act like he's the victim and I've done this and I'm blocking him. I've never blocked this guy. I was running a business. I was raising children. I'm not out there going to meetings and saying, oh, it's lovely to meet you. By the way, don't work with pounds. Like, I'm not doing
You feel
it.
that he blames you in a way for his decline of his
Because I cut him off, yeah. Because I cut him off.
And when he says, ask me this, do you think, like he says, oh, you bullied him at one stage,
Never happened.
right? But do you think like sometimes, like I talk harsh, innit? Like when I need things done, I will talk harsh. I'll be like, why are you late? What's going on with this?
Yeah.
And it can come across stern.
Yeah.
And I'm not really pulling any punches.
I know where you're going. Yeah, I talk harsh.
Yeah.
I know.
But is it harsh enough for him to interpret?
No, that was my guy.
Because I'm just asked. I have to. You know where I'm going with that, right?
I do know where you're going with that. And yes, the answer to your question is yes. And a lot of the stuff later on where people bullying, I talk harsh. I do talk harsh. I'm very like, nah, we need to get this done. Be at work at 8 o'clock. Don't come at 8:30. Me and you are gonna fall out. Like I'm very harsh. So yeah, I talk harsh, but he never really got that. He was my guy, right?
Okay.
And then this happened. So then you get into 2019, right? And we're now in 2019. Yeah. It's still going. Right? Instagram, kick him off Instagram. But what he does is he says, oh, I had a little episode of mental health and they've kicked me off. Bro, he was doing some mad shit to me. So mad that bro, I got emails and I've you've seen this. Because to corroborate, I sent you this.
Yeah.
I got emails from the police in 2019, 2020, telling me they'll go get him. And every time they say they'll go get him, I stop them. So when people are telling you that I don't care about his mental health, I had to absorb all this shit he was doing to me, and at the same time had the police saying, we'll go get him now. And I'm stopping them from getting him because I do care about his mental health. And he did used to be my friend, so I did care. So all you people that are thinking like, right, no, this, that, and the other, you guys are so misinformed. And I've allowed this because I've just kind of been like, leave him, I'm doing my thing. Hopefully he'll get back on track and he'll leave me alone. But he's consistently played that victim, right? It got so bad in 2019, 2020, Instagram kicked him off. You know how these people don't kick off no one. Especially if you're a verified account. He got kicked off Instagram because Instagram saw all the shit he was doing. They knew he was convicted, right? I wasn't even having to report him. Other people were reporting him. He got booted off. But then what did he do? No, got me booted off Instagram. He's blocking me. Bro, he got himself kicked off Instagram. Like he got himself taken to court. Used to have his friends calling me up, trying to intimidate me, like, don't take him to court, don't take him to court. You can't intimidate me like that, right? Let me explain how mad it got again, right? So you guys know what I'm going through. It's encouraging people to jack me and find me, right? At one stage, I think this is 2020 now, right? So this is not even back in the days where people can go, yeah, but that's all done in the past. This is afterwards. This is 2020 now, right? Find this pussy. Where's he hiding? Where's he hiding? People are coming back to him going, up in between his mum's legs. And he's retweeting this shit. He's talking about man's mum.
You're crazy.
Talking about my mother. This pussy's hiding up in between his mum's legs. He's retweeting, they're laughing about it.
Yeah.
And then,
wild.
2020, right? And I'm talking like, I'm just picking out certain ones because there's loads more. 2020, someone says to him, you know what, Ads? You should fuck his wife and then dash the rubber in the fish tank. And he retweets that to hundreds of thousands of people. And then he screenshots that and he puts it on Instagram. My wife, bro. The mother of my children in 2020, not 2013, not 2014, in 2020. Who's bullying who? Who's bullying who? We could do a whole episode. I could read that timeline for you. We could do a whole episode of your podcast with just me reading that timeline. And let me tell you something. For anybody out there that believes that I'm just now saying this because let me tell you something. I've stayed silent on this for 10 years. This guy has done this to me for 10 full years. And I've never spoken back. Because when you say I don't care about his mental health, that was my guy. I do care about his mental health. So I've left him alone. I could show you, as I said, I got emails where police told me, we'll go get him today. I got them 2020, 2021. And I just said, no, I just need to tell you what's happening, but leave him alone. Do you know what I mean? And he's continued to play this victim. And then when my thing happened, he was straight out. Yeah, he ruined my career. I've done nothing to that guy. Could I have been a better friend and forgiven him in 2013? Maybe. Well, you know where we're all from. You don't forgive
we're
man
not
like
really
that.
doing all of this. Yeah, I'll be real. That's why I said to you, I can acknowledge and say the spaces I would be in them times. I know how I am.
Nah, it's a lock-off
I'm
thing.
cold.
Man,
I'm just a
cutting man
lock-off.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cut-off thing.
So-
Come on, man.
So in
I'm not gonna lie.
2013,
I'll be honest.
I was not emotionally intelligent enough to be like, it's cool. I wasn't there.
I respect
But it
that.
weren't
Do you know
cool.
what I mean?
You get me?
But it wasn't cool.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? As an older man now, you just be
You
like,
look
all
back
right, cool,
and think,
brother.
yeah,
Do you,
cool.
innit? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This guy bite my ting, you know, still biting it now. It's got a film coming out now that's again biting my ting, right? This guy put me through this for 10 years and the whole time has acted out. He's in telling people to fuck man's wife and put the rubber in the fish tank. I get that it's from the movie, but that's not funny, bro. That's my wife. That's the mother of my children.
And the children as well. It's wild.
This guy's threatening the lives of my children. And who's bullying who? That's not even rhetorical. Who's bullying who? Who's bullying who? For 10 years I put up with this and I've said nothing. I said nothing for 10 years. And like, I just feel like, actually, you know what, now especially, you guys need to know, everyone needs to know. Yeah. And if I've seen some of his things recently, I just want to move on. If you want to move on, tell the truth. Admit what you've done. Admit that actually you've been lying the whole time, because I can tell you one thing. You see here, from 2014 to today's date, every single thing, well, 95, we missed some. 95% of everything he done is documented and timelined. And the police have got that. 2 broadcasters have got it. And about 10 people have got it. Not to do anything, but so that if my computer breaks down.
I was going to say, the man them can't even try and just come for it like they did to Sam's yard for the phone. You remember?
No.
They can't try come for it like that. It's
Because
backed up. I hear that.
even
I hear that.
there's an open thing right now where they're looking into, because in a few months back he's even got, you could go on his YouTube right now, there's a track where he talks about it was 10 years in the making to bring you down. I was killing you silently. Who's that about? They're looking at that right now. It's open. I don't know when you're putting this out, but I can tell you as of right now, there's an open thing right now. They're looking at that right now.
It's coming out Sunday. Yeah, mad. All right.
So just to reiterate, this is not something I wanted to do, and I've been silent for years because I know that there is a health issue there. But what about my family's mental health? Yeah. What about my mental health? At what point is there accountability? Can I now come to your door, kick down your door, box up your wife, and then be like, bro, mental health? Or is there accountability at some point?
Has to be some accountability. Has to be.
Tell man to rape my wife. Don't people to fuck my wife. I tell man to talk about my mum's, between my mum's legs.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
Threaten my children.
Yeah, that's wild. It's all mad.
And still going for 10 years.
Yeah, that's madness.
And then telling me I'm bullying. So anyone watching, I'm asking, who's bullying who?
Yeah, I think you've covered that still.